What's going on, beautiful people? I hope you guys are doing excellent today. I am Carrington Brown, your relationship expert. And today we're going to have a conversation that is very necessary for us to have. If you are an individual who desires to build healthy relationships, not even just romantically, but build healthy friendship, build healthy romantic relationships, familiar relationships, then this is a concept that you're really going to have to get an understanding of and actually deal with within yourself, right? And so what we're going to talk about today is the difference between being guarded and having boundaries, right? Now, I know just saying it like that, it's like, well, they don't really, like, how are they even connected, related? But the truth is this, in life, we're supposed to have boundaries, but we're not supposed to navigate life guarded, right? And so let's get into this, that'll give y'all no additional clarity. So let's get into this real quick so I can tell y'all what I mean, give y'all clarity. So when we look at having boundaries and we look at being guarded, what's interesting about both of these, I guess, postures to an extent, or both of these tools to an extent, is that the purpose of being guarded and having boundaries are both to protect you from something, right? The purpose of being guarded and the purpose of having boundaries is to protect you something, right? If you look at a boxer in a fight, he got his hands up, or she has her hands up at all times because I'm in a fight. So because of that, I have to keep my hands up so I can guard myself from these threats or attacks. When we look at boundaries, let's just look at romantic relationships. When I look at boundaries, I put boundaries in place to keep me from falling into something, from messing up to getting off track. And so boundaries and being guarded are both, they're both in place. So they're both qualities that lead to you being protected or created for you to experience a level of safety or protection. But here's the challenge, right? When we look at being guarded, right? Being guarded is a posture of expecting a threat, right? So a boxer in the ring is always like this until like the bell sounds and everything is over, because I expect a threat. I'm always ready to fight. My hands are up because I'm expecting a threat. I'm expecting an attack. I'm expecting something to happen. There are many people navigating life being guarded. They're navigating life with their hands up because they're expecting an attack. They're expecting a threat. They're expecting something to happen. And as a result of them navigating life from a place of expecting something to happen, things do happen. But then along with that, because they're navigating with their life with their hands up and being guarded, they're avoiding themselves of the opportunity to build a healthy relationship with somebody else. Now, in order for you to build a healthy relationship with somebody else, you can't do so guarded, but in order to make that happen, you have to be intentional about having boundaries. Now, once again, being guarded is having a posture expecting a threat. Having boundaries or implementing boundaries is you implementing a tool to protect you or avoid a threat. Right, so let's talk. Right, when we look at the Bible, it states that we have the responsibility of not being a stumbling block for our brothers and sisters. Right, which means that as men and women of God, we have to navigate life intentionally, not being a stumbling block. So let's say you dating somebody, you wouldn't be dating nobody if there was no attraction. Right, a boundary would look like, hey, we're not spending the night at each other's house. Why? Because if I spend the night at your house or you spend the night at my house, we being stumbling blocks to each other because we attracted to each other. So in order for us to avoid getting off track, in order for us to avoid the threat of destroying this relationship, let's implement boundaries to keep ourselves safe and protected from threats that could come, not that are there or we believe are there. Well, some of we know are there, but could come, right? And so you implement boundaries to protect you for something that may come. If you're navigating life guarded, your hands are up and you're expecting something to always be there. Now, here's the solution. Because once again, we don't want to go through life now. We don't want to go through navigating life being guarded because it avoids other people being able to come into our life. So here's the solution. The solution from breaking free from navigating life in a place of being guarded, what you have to do is you have to locate the experience that created the fear and the limiting belief in the area and fix it. What is the experience that has caused me to navigate life guarded? Okay, cool, I got that experience. Why is this experience still affecting me like this? Okay, cool. Where is the wisdom? Where's the blessing? Where's the light? Where's the knowledge? Where's the information? What did I obtain or grow from as a result of this experience? All right, cool. Now, because I recognize what the issue is, what caused this issue, and what's influencing it in partnership with how this has served me, it's my responsibility to shift my perspective to see it differently so that I can be able to put my hands down as a result of seeing the light in this dark experience. And that's it. Very simple. Because once again, you living life guarded is not serving you and it's not benefiting you. Therefore, you have to be intentional about putting your hands down and giving people the opportunity to know you while at the same time implementing boundaries. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to today's video, today's episode of The Couch. Man, I missed y'all. I don't know why I feel like it's been a long time since I talked to y'all, but I just really, really, really miss y'all. So if you don't already, follow me on all social media platforms. I'm at TheCarringtonBrown. If you listen to this message and you're like, hey, I recognize that I need to do some work on myself because I'm navigating life being in the place of being guarded. Yo, click the link in the description box to schedule a free consultation with me. I have room for 3, maybe 4 more clients at the moment, and then I'll be maxed out. And so if you're interested and you need some work, click the link in the description box below. Schedule a call with me. Let's see if I'm the client and I'm the coach for you, and you the client for me, and then let's go from there. All right. Y'all have a blessed, phenomenal day. Once again, at TheCarringtonBrown on all social media platforms. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace out.